My name is Dr. Mahabuba Akhtar. I was a practicing physician in Bangladesh. I came to US in 1995. Currently, I am working as a research coordinator at University of Virginia. Cooking is my passion. With help of my son and a friend, I started teaching how to cook Bengali food in Charlottesville, Virginia. Some year back, I noticed people around here are interested in foreign spices. However, they didn't have any idea how to use them. So I started cooking classes and introduced spices from Bengal and delicious food that Bengali people cook. Recently, due to coronavirus pandemic, people really needed to learn how to cook at home as restaurants are closed. A friend also suggested me to do online cooking class. Here I am. Let's begin. Today we'll be making two dishes. Our theme is cabbage today. The first dish is, this is our cabbage pakoda. And second one is cabbage, lentil, and green mango soup. So let's talk about a little bit about the cabbage pakoda. It's actually roadside snack, and it is very simple to make it. I'll show it. And this cabbage soup, it different layers of flavor brings with taste and flavor, with brings of adding different like soury things. We are adding like tamarind, green green mango, as well as tomato. To make cabbage pakoda, the ingredients that we need, I'm going to introduce first. This is our cabbage, finely chopped, and this is 1/4 of cabbage. I'll show you later how to chop it. And also we need chickpea flour or besan. It's called besan or garbanja flour. Then we need this is nigella and ground black pepper. And this is our chopped onion, one medium-sized onion. I chopped it. And then we need this is our salt to taste. This is toasted garlic. This is ground chili and little bit turmeric and green chili as well, chopped green chili. Fresh ginger, I chopped it. It gets very good taste when we taste in our tongue, when we make little bite on the pakoda. This is also sauce. When you're going to make pakoda, this is actually an appetizer, roadside snack in India, but it will be very good taste if you just dip in the sauce. Any kind of sauce is good, but this is our hot sauce. Spicy. So first I'm going to show you how to chop cabbage. This is half of the cabbage. Now I'm going to make another half, this half cabbage. And the slice the way I did for our cabbage pakoda, just slice like that, finely. Okay, so finely chop like that, and then we have to blanch it, boiling water, and we have to put it on the boiling water and turn off. It will make the cabbage slice a little bit tender, and also sometimes people feel like strong smell of cabbage, so it will wash it. Step is, I took all the salt part, and here is the salt, and now I'm going to add all the onion and mix it very well like that, and let it sit for 5 minutes. In 5 minutes it's going to release some water, That's going to be helpful to hold the chickpea flour together, and we will be able to make small patties. So after 5 minutes, I'm seeing watery part on the bottom of the bowl. Now I'm going to add everything, every spices in it, and our roasted, the garlic is soft, so I'm going to mash it and add it. Okay. Next, this is our black pepper, nigella, everything, every spices, and mix it. Okay, let's add our, this is blanch our 1/4 cabbage, sliced cabbage. So I'm going to mix it up all together. So now the consistency is like that. Now I'm going to add all garbanzo flour and mix it and make the batter. Now I added chickpea flour or besan or garbanzo flour. Now that's half cup, and now I'm going to mix it. Okay, so I mixed it for a couple of minutes. I just used my hand and mix it, and the consistency is like I can make a round ball and patties kind of things, these things. And then I'm going to deep fry. I'll show you. Okay, so this batter, right, with cabbage, sliced cabbage and onion and all the spices, I'm making small patties. And because I can put in the hot oil more than one together, at least 7, 8. So I'm just making in advance. Okay, now that's it. Now I'm going to turn upside down. The other side brownish color, you can see. Okay, so now both sides are brownish color. Now we are done frying part. So I'll take it I'll drain all the oil and put over the paper towel, so the extra oil part will be no longer there. Okay, next our cabbage soup. Cabbage soup can be done with different lentils. So I'm using today is pink lentils or red lentils. Some people say red lentils. So the main ingredients that we need is lentils. I toast it for a couple of minutes in medium heat. And then this is our cilantro, chopped cilantro, tomato, 1 tomato chopped, and this is our green chili as well as chopped, and this garlic is toasted, dry toasted. And dry toasted, it can be done on the stove top or it can be on the baking place too. So this is soft, so it's peeled already. And this is our mango. This is, I chopped it small size. And also this is ginger chopped and onion chopped. This is our cabbage, that's the main ingredient. So for the cabbage soup, we require some whole spices and some ground spices. So I'll be first introduce you what are the whole spices. Okay, I'm talking about the whole spices that we use. We don't ground it or we don't blend it. We just we are going to put on the top of the hot oil, and it will release wonderful flavor. So this is called panch foron. You can make at home or you can buy as panch foron from different spice store. So each spice, whole spice what we use, this is our cumin. This is coriander, whole coriander. You can also use fennel too instead of coriander, but I chose to use coriander. And this is nigella, and this is fenugreek and mustard seed. These mix together and put on the top of the hot oil. It will release wonderful flavor. You can, when you are walking outside the house, you might get smell through. It's so good flavor. And this is especially for Bengali people too, because they use this panchforon, different lentils, different vegetables to enhance taste or bring layers of taste. And in addition, there are some cardamom. I'm going to crush the cardamom. I think 6 parts of cardamom. I put it here and then add on the soup. This is the ground spices that we use for our cabbage soup. So this is our cumin, ground cumin. It's just plain, not toasted one. And this is our ground black pepper. And this is turmeric. And this is our, it gives a wonderful flavor of the soup, is toasted and ground cumin. So I'll show you how to toast the whole cumin and then ground it. So that's later. Now I'll be making how to make dry toast cumin. So this is like just dry, no oil, nothing. Small pan. I will make it hot and put all those cumin. When I'm putting all those cumin, as it is hot, it started popping. Did you hear that? So when popping, you are going to just make it moving. So it's not going to burn. If it is burned, then it will be tasted bitter. So just move like that. You don't have to put any more on the stove. And it's popping. So now the toasted one I put in the coffee grinder, and it's going to be 30 seconds. Yes. Yeah, some are little whole, but that's not a problem. Yeah, these are our toasted ground cumin. So I'm getting ready to crush our cardamom pods. So I'll put our pestle and mortar and just crush it. So it will give like flavor more. Okay, now I just little crush, and it looks like this. These pods are coming out from the cover. Okay. Okay, in addition, we are going to use tropical fruit tamarind. So tamarind we can buy from Indian store, or you can get some Harris Teeter as well, but it is not block. This is processed and they made a kind of block paste. And I took 1 inch up from this block. I cut it and then soak in water. And after half an hour, I just throw the rough part of that and I kept the juicy part. So I'm going to use that. How to cut cabbage. So I have 1/4 of cabbage. So make it bigger size slice like that. Sorry. And also like that. Now make it square shape. Did you see? This is the square shape. So not slice, this is square shape. And same way, boiling water, we are going to make it tender and wash it. And the product is going to be like that, cabbage, blanched cabbage. Now I'm going to cover it and I'm going to turn the heat low. Low means like not medium, in between medium and low. It will take it doesn't take much time, 6 to 8 minutes. It's going to be tender. So now I'm adding onion. I'm frying them until it gets golden brown. Okay, so this is our kind of brownish color onion. Now I'm going to all the roasted. These are soft garlic. I'm going to put on the oil too. Just a little bit pressure. It's going to break. Kind of mash. Okay. So a couple of minutes I'm going to fry the onion on top of oil. Now garlic also golden brown color almost. And now I'm going to add pakodas. You remember that, right? Pakodas you can buy at the store, mixing up. At the store, 5 kind of spices together, whole spices. Now I'm going to put on the top of the oil. I will not take much time. Within 30 seconds, it's going to be start releasing the flavor. Are you going to be smelling the flavor?
That smells really good.
Now I'm going to add our cabbage. Cabbage already blanched it. Blanched it means boiled water. And after boiling water, I put that and drain it also. I told you that it also make it tender, that the cabbage, as well as some people feel strong flavor. It is well. Half teaspoon of salt, because it will cover all the soupy part of lentils and everything, so I put salt. And now I'm going to add all the remaining spices. Cumin, turmeric, and black pepper, ground black pepper. I added it. I added green chili, chopped green chili. Now I added, these are chopped ginger. So I added chopped ginger. And let it cook for maybe 5 minutes. So I covered the lentils, and after 7-8 minutes it looks like this. And I added extra 2 cups of water more, and warm water I added. Now you can see the cabbage part and all the spices looks like this. So I'm going to add in here. Okay, next is I'm going to add green mango. So this green mango, you have to be careful, because all the mango, most of the mango what we get in the market, Kroger or Hadistrika, it is ripe. So ripe does not give it sweet taste, ripe one. So we need green mango, we need sour taste. So this is, I chopped it, and now I'm going to put all the mango. Green chopped mango. Okay. In addition, I will add tomato in it. So all the salty and soury soup. Tomato in it. And in addition, I'm putting all the tomato sauce. Okay. So let it boil for about 6-7 minutes. So after adding all the green mango, tomato, medium heat, I covered it with this pan cover, and 8 minutes it took to come to this consistency. So now you can see our cabbage soup. Now finally I'm adding our cilantro, chopped cilantro. This is our chopped cilantro, and also the roasted ground cumin. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to put in the serving bowls.